Hello again. The thumbnail to this video shows a police officer in Bristol recently tackling supposedly right-wing protesters near a hotel housing illegal immigrants. Just look at him. He is bearded and both arms are literally covered with tattoos. What does he think he looks like? Observe too that he is holding a metal baton in his hand. He's tooled up for a confrontation. Most ordinary people, the law-abiding silent majority, used to regard the police as their friends, people to whom they could turn if they found that their house had been broken into or they'd been attacked and injured by complete strangers. I thought that it might be instructive to look at how the police now treat people who have been the victims of savage attacks in public. In the Hertfordshire town of Stevenage, a group of men were hanging up national flags in public. They were attacked and a petrol bomb thrown at them. One man was seriously injured, his face covered in blood. A policeman attended the scene and rather than offer sympathy and reassurance, he stood impassively, obviously completely lacking in sympathy or even interest in the wounded man. I give a link to a film made at the scene of the attack in the description to this video. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, a policeman can be seen standing watching the man with blood all over him, and he says passively that he is impartial. I love that. He is impartial about what amounts to a terrorist attack. Can anybody really imagine during the IRA campaign of bombing in this country 40 or 50 years ago, a police officer watching the victim of a bomb attack and remarking that he was impartial? Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? What has happened is that the smart, trustworthy, and dependable force which we remember from the 70s and 80s has been transformed out of all recognition. In those days, the wooden truncheon and handcuffs, which were the only equipment carried, apart of course from the police whistle, were both kept out of sight in special pockets. This made the police officer look unthreatening and approachable, even by children. These days, the belt of a police officer openly displays a metal baton, a can of tear gas, handcuffs, tasers, various other weapons. It lends them a menacing air. Combined with the scruffy and unkempt appearance, this has the effect of making many people view the police as a force which is not really on the side of the average citizen. Ironically, this development coincided with dropping the name of police force and replacing it with service. This is an old trick, using words to conceal the true nature of some body or organisation. The modern police service is more of a force than it ever was, but service sounds so much more pleasant and agreeable. It reminds one of 1984, when the Thought Police headquarters were called the Ministry of Love and their propaganda centre the Ministry of Truth. It's the same linguistic trick.